what have you been focusing on?
Well, you know how I like to focus on everything.
That's right. I shouldn't even ask.
But I have actually been, playing through both pieces and working out little parts of each one.
Are you comfortable?
I feel comfortable.
Okay. Guys, be careful, okay? The Mozart is pretty hard. By the way, I have a Hammy edition of the Mozart. If you want to look at it, maybe we can compare. It's in my car.
Okay.
Of the variations.
Your little 8-year-old's got through playing this.
She's not 8. This is a hard piece. Aaron, this is soft. It's a challenging piece. Is this what you want to do first?
It is.
Oh, okay. And you got through this section?
I sure did.
Have you tried playing through the whole piece yet?
I have been.
Yeah? Okay.
Anyway, that was fun. Sorry, I'm disturbed.
Sounds great. When,
Okay, fine.
let's do 3. Let's do in the left hand. Down, bum, 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 in the left hand.
Oh.
all the sonatas I brought to my lessons, I was always hoping to stop me, because I would never practice the recapitulation part of the sonata. Like of the development, I was always hoping they would stop. They don't never stop me. I learned my lesson.
Anyway, it's close.
Yeah, much closer. Great. And the whole piece has a unified sense.
Yeah, I noticed that. I just didn't know that I would. That doesn't make you wrong.
It sounds more exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your version, yeah. But this is actually to differentiate from it. All the other times you had earlier, you had the triplets. Okay. Let's fix the little details first.
Okay.
There was one stubborn round note over here. You're still playing a G natural.
Okay.
This came back
Yes.
a few times. It's in the left hand.
Yes.
So,
Okay, so. Okay, and that's funny because I thought I fixed that.
good. Okay. Great. And second little.
I'm working to lift my arms up.
I've
instead.
noticed.
Did you
I've
notice I was
noticed a lot
working?
on the wrist rope. Oh, I think the problem is you're feeling it as an arm lift rather than a wrist rope. That's okay. We'll go back to that. I definitely noticed. Yeah. So the test of phrasing was a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But the movement we need to we'll work on it.
Yeah, I was getting a little nervous, but one thing I did sort of discover is that that release with your elbow out of pushing the energy out to the. I love that. I mean, if I ever do it, it really makes a difference.
Huge difference. Not just technically.
Yeah.
Technically helps you relax, right? But also in terms of sound, it's much more resonant sound, less forced.
Yes.
Sound than
Yes.
if you just went
Yeah.
directly up and down. These triplets, they were getting crushed a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's what they said about
also
Olga in her review.
oh, thanks for saying that. Well, that's not. I mean, they can always pick on these.
Yeah.
Those are generic things, A lot of critics use.
Oh, they do. Just.
Like rehearsed rubatos or
Yeah.
it's just.
Yeah.
Anyways, I didn't hear it. I'm sure it was fabulous.
It was
Yeah.
fabulous.
I'm sure it was fabulous. It's like these critics, they probably couldn't play.
Yeah, exactly.
2% of the notes that she did.
It was lovely, and she's lovely too.
You went all the way to. It was in Dallas, right? Wow. You drove there?
No, I flew. And I met my friend Denise that you met. She came from Amarillo, and we flew. We met there.
What did she think of the concert?
That was beautiful. It was beautiful. And then I had invited another friend of mine from HBU that was living in Arlington to come, but she had the flu. And so Denise invited one of her old professors from University of Georgia, wherever, and he was in town. He was a professional organist, concert organist, and he went with us, and he went to school at Florida State with my voice teacher, Eugene Talley Schmidt, and his wife Jeanette Lombard. So it was like an old home. Yeah.
How long were you there for?
Just one night.
Was the piano? What did you think of the piano? It
was a little dull right in here, but it was a brand new 9-foot. But I didn't think it was in tune either. Denise didn't either.
Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, but I'm not sure it was home. I don't know. There's something about. I don't know. It was the hall that maybe was a little hard in some places or too. It's like it was a brand new hall, Kimball, whatever. So you need to play there. Why didn't they call you? Do you want me to call them?
Sure, you could be my reference.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. So these, and I suggest, I'm going to finish this last one. Anytime you ever encounter chromatic passages, your automatic reflex should be pack your fingers a little bit tighter.
Okay.
So, you have so much more control this way, right? Don't let this collapse. So, roll. Yes. You feel this much more even. Before you were doing this. show you the difference. And then those were completely crushed. Okay, this is how you practice. Cross the left hand over the right hand. Have you done it before? So,
Not in this passage, but I have.
left over, right?
Okay.
And start with slightly more. Yeah, start here. This is a litmus test. Just see if you're ready. Now put it back. See if it feels easier. Take a deep breath before you do anything. And roll up even more. So overdo it for now. Yeah. Good. Let's not overdo it. I like that so much more.
Okay, yeah.
If you're in the release, there's a cutoff
Yeah.
that's very, very good now. So you need to do that with all these passages. And they could all generally be, volume-wise, a little bit softer.
Softer.
Not in the intensity.
Yeah.
The intensity is very, very, very strong. Very sensitive playing in actually these sections. But for the middle section, there were a lot of overpowered passages. Like here,
I was playing soft.
here. Your openings up here. And a couple of piano. Okay, we'll go through this
Yes.
together. The released 4 or 5 places where you can just use the opening to relax a bit more and conserve
I think so.
energy. And,
Yeah, so too
and
heavy.
then sometimes this moment, I know you're trying to do a color change. It was a bit extreme. Either you went all the way to almost a full piano iron, or you completely release that chord, like quadruple fortissimo. So maybe somewhere in between those would be good. And there's a huge improvement in the release. But going back to the release now, there are a few moments, mostly where you have the 2 chord slur fingers. The second one, you were using the word arm lift. You were thinking too much about the arm and not about the wrist. It's really the wrist that's initiating the ascent. So it's not a huge movement, but good. And then it's implied that when you're even if this is not written, you need to completely resolve it too. Sing good, and then glide over to the next one. Right. So feel the connection between. So it's a true legato. Even if you don't end up using a 4, I like to use a 4 here, but even if you're just gliding, real legato. Relax into melt into the first chord. Very good. You don't have to drop this low, but just sink deeper. Very good. Very good.
Okay.
And a little bit more voicing to be extra picky. The softer the chord, the more you have to voice. Otherwise it can... These middle notes are too loud. So voice the top.
Oh, sorry. That's the reason it didn't sound right. Sorry.
Yes. What do you visualize when I say the verb sink or melt? You should maybe visualize what do you do? Some people like to think about is which part of your body is descending.
That's my arms.
Maybe your shoulder blades. Try your shoulder blades instead of your... Yes! That's a better sound. Good. Now do it with a little less speed. Do exactly the same thing you did with that. Beautiful. That's really, 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 really beautiful, yeah. And not overpowering.
Right.
Those are good. Sometimes these could be more released compared to that. You see, that's too heavy. It's that's an up. So we can create more difference between the downward chords and the upward. to do this, but you have to feel bigger directional difference between these non-staccato chords. Think more and think weight but not speed when you drop. Right, and then in the release, think speed through the fingertips but not too much weight as you go up. Yes. Do you remember the beat? That's really good. Down, down. Then up. Good. And then just very quickly, this will hopefully when you get used to the movement, when you have all these continuous chords, right, for the whole piece, I'm not saying you ran out of energy, your endurance was completely fine. You could play this piece 10 times without any problem. It was good. But even that, I think you should be smarter about where to exert.
Right.
The places where you exert, you should be recycling whatever energy you dump into, whatever weight you dump into. Here, it's only one time per bar where you're really putting in energy. Okay, you're exerting. Everything else you should be extracting from that.
Okay.
You're just recycling from the previous chord. So down after that initial landing, you think a lot of weight but not too much speed. If you have both, it's that, right? So here, all of them, those are you're taking energy from before. So both helps you musically and technically. Moments like here, you start squeezing a bit. So now you do this, and then would have hurt most people's arms, but it didn't do anything to yours. You looked fine. Like you're not in pain, right? Great. But you shouldn't abuse your power and that. And then immediately, even with the pedal down, you should release. That's all you need. You don't need. And then here you could pedal this one, that's and up. So pretty much just one downward motion from the whole bar. That's it. And that will help propel the piece. It'll have even stronger rhythmic drive if you have these releases. Otherwise, everything feels too heavy.
Yeah.
It's already much better. The way you incorporated this was great. This was great. But same thing in this section where you have so all these left-hand fellows are again a little bit too squeezed.
Yeah.
So
those are ups, right?
these are all ups, yeah, except for the bass.
Right. Feel that in your muscles. These are all ups. And you were doing so heavy here. So here, of course, you should do exactly what you did. Start releasing these are balanced, the ups and downs, and the piece will sound really good. But the movements you have to internalize and not have to think about it, because if you think about it, it's not going to fit. This is the same. This is the same. How about this passage over here? Like when you have these continuous. So for me, it's up, down, up. So it's a circular movement, right? When I'm on the black keys, I release up. So the wrist
movement. Which part do you want?
Just the beginning, I guess.
Do you hear the triplet? Trying to stop here. They're not clean. It should be in. You have to articulate. So I'm just going to articulate. Down. Down on the first one. Tone. But down like sideways. You move like this. Tone. Yeah. Beautiful. This was not. Do you feel staccato? No, you're doing staccato, Karen. You hear those triplets? You have to fix them right away. Otherwise, the muscle memory will take over. They're too fast. Yeah. The G sharp. You hear it now. Up and then release sideways. Good job. These are too fast. Now, bum, 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 bum. Less. Let's be real simple. These you sync. They're too uppity right now. Okay. It's good. You have the movement. Do you know why I stopped you now?
Because you're mean.
That's it. But
Because the
this,
triplets
I'm just
are
going to
bad.
say the triplets, you have to get rid of them right
Yeah.
away. It's very hard to, muscle memory is, especially in a piece like this. Even that's too fast. Right. Try right. Each one of them have a diminuendo. So drop your weight on the first one, lift up. These ending notes should be less. Yes. Good. For this passage, you have to sing. Don't double. You're doing the double. Boom, boom, boom. That shouldn't be weak.
Okay?
Please don't double.
I would never think of it.
Very nice. So practice these like crazy when you go home and play them in piano. Beautiful. This is really all you need. It sounds more exciting.
Yeah.
It sounds much more exciting when it's composed.
Okay?
Okay, and do left hand separately once, please. Whether you just save it forever.
Okay, down.
Once for me, just left hand where you're really. Beautiful.
Oh. I don't see how could I hurt myself. Oh yeah, that's
There's lots of ways you can hurt yourself on the piano. Infinite ways.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah.
I should have a button there.
Yeah.
For my least favorite students. Oops, little Jimmy.
I think you should have a little ruler. I like to be spanked.
Chopsticks work too.
Oh yeah.
Spiked chopsticks.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
Okay,
But
good.
going back
Yes.
to this, we have an additional down here, but
Yeah.
these need to be so now sink into the last one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, put hands together.
Mm-hmm. Put what together?
Hands together.
Oh. Sorry. Oh, I'm a piano lesson. I forgot.
Permanent round notes. I think they may be real round notes.
No, they're not.
Do this last one for me. Yeah. You're doing it just fine. Lift up the middle finger. You don't swim too long, right? Okay. Good. Let's go. Let's do
Okay.
this section now. Will you please take some time and do hands separately and readjust your movement?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
the reason why I'm here.
Okay. This part is great, but be more dramatic if you dipped a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that's neat.
And then also even here, drop just a tiny bit. We did a little bit of that already. You still have too much downward energy. My wrist actually, in the process of repeating,
Right,
they start
yeah.
shifting up more and more, and then by the time I'm all the way up, I drop down. So and you could increasingly stretch these a little bit for the tension grows.
Mhm.
Third one,
So these are 30 seconds.
right,
So they automatically slow down.
right, and then this one especially. Right.
Okay.
Okay, but let's do it anyway. You can start.
Yeah.
So try that with the chord, where you start from neutral wrist and then drive it up. That's okay. Good. Very nice. Good. Can we try?
So,
Do you have the Mozart for
yes,
you too?
definitely.
You do. And you're working on, you're focusing on two things, I hope.
Yes.
These are big
No, I'm working
ones.
on 22 different things right now, and I also wanted to play the Rachmaninoff. No, I'm kidding.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But sitting down and playing Olga. Now that we're best friends, I got to meet her. She was nice. Have you ever seen her?
I've
She's
seen her
lovely.
in
Yeah, she's
not
lovely.
like.
And she even did a costume change.
Actually, never mind. I heard her in New York. My teacher took me when I was in school when she won.
Oh wow.
She came to, she gave a debut, either Lincoln Center or Carnegie.
Yeah.
I went, yeah.
Yeah, but to sit down and play 11 of those Rachmaninoff preludes, it's quite a little feat, as you well know.
She also had some other, a lot of other.
She played
music
Chopin
programs.
B flats.
So how long was the program?
About 2 hours or something.
Wow, it's a
Yeah, 2 hours.
program, yeah.
And then she played 4 encore pieces. And anyway, it was,
Was it sold out?
yes, Thursday and Friday sold out.
Wow. Great. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
So, should we do a section or? Why don't you do the show? I mean, everything you've worked.
Okay, I've worked on the entire
Oh
thing.
my goodness, then maybe not then.
Yeah,
Let's do
you
a
please
section.
stop it.
Okay.
Last time you made me play the only part I couldn't play, and I'm not doing that again today.